if you don't know where to begin, better ask Win.
Winston, good to see you. I like today's topic, how to have a conversation about money and financial values with your kids. Teaching kids about money and financial values isn't just about preparing them for financial success. It's about teaching them responsible decision-making, boosting their confidence and independence, and reducing their vulnerability to scams and manipulation. And for the most part, they're not teaching this in school.
No, they're not teaching it in school at all. In fact, a recent survey showed that Gen Zers are almost twice as likely to fall for financial scams than their adult parents because they're so involved in social media and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, so I know you have 3 tips then to get this conversation started. And the first tip is to tailor your approach to their age and understanding. So break this down between young children, tweens, and teens.
You know, it all begins when they're young. You've got to start teaching age-appropriate financial responsibility, you know, the value of a dollar, and teach them about the difference between wants and needs, and that needs come first, wants come second, sharing comes third. And so age-appropriate is something you have to begin with. And oh, there it is right there, you know, looking at things about spending the money, saving the money, and sharing the money. You know, those little glass jars are so important. You know, kids start out with piggy banks. They've got to learn how to start saving for a future rainy day.
Having those jars also helped me with budgeting. That's a good point.
That's
Number 2, use everyday opportunities to teach, like grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping today with the inflation that it is. Now this is my daughter. She's 24 years old. She just came home from the grocery store with my wife, Millie, yesterday, and she was just stunned at the cost of the items that they swung by the store to pick up a few items, and it was $87.
Yeah.
There wasn't even anything in the bag, you know? And so this going to the grocery store is a real study in economics, because they're starting to find out how expensive it is to just get the ingredients to make dinner that night. And, you know, it's funny, at the age of 24, Sarah really recognized it and was like, wow, Dad, when I get out and I get my own apartment, it's going to be $2,000 a month for rent. I got to take care of my car insurance. And then I still have to be able to go to the grocery and afford food to eat. So there's always learning experiences and opportunities out there.
Yeah, being an adult is no fun. Tip number 3, though, lead by example.
Well, you're talking to the king of leading by example. You know, when I was young, my mother, who, you know, just passed away last February, she was all over me as a kid about, you have to pay your bills, and you have to pay your bills on time. Yeah. There is this thing out there called TRW, the, you know, TransUnion, that does the credit scores and everything. And she taught me all about that stuff at a very young age. And I've always been neurotic my whole life about paying bills on time, and pass that down to Shane and to Sarah about paying bills on time. And you know, Millie, she's pretty much the same way. Everything has to get paid on time. So if there's one thing that people will blame me for in my family, is it's being, you know, overly aggressive about making sure that our bills are paid, our credit is protected, and those are good things to pass down to kids. My mom sure did it with me.
You know, again, this was really fun to talk through, Winston. If somebody would like your help to have this conversation with their kids, or even their aging parents, right, and they'd like your help to get the ball rolling, how can they reach out to you?
Well, 2 ways. First of all, you can go to our website, winstonandcompanies.com. You see it on the bottom of the screen there. You can go on that and check out our site and click on it to schedule an appointment. Or you could call us at 602-456-1928 with any questions. We'll be happy to take your call.
Great. Winston, thank you.
Hey, thank you. Great seeing you, Erin.
Got a plan for your retirement, 'cause you know it's just down the road. But if you don't know where to begin, better ask Win.